Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, today we're gonna start new part in our lesson, which is titled, the lesson titled Industry, Jobs, and System of Work. Okay, we talked before about the sectors of economy. We talked about the sectors of economy, and we got that we are having 5 different sectors of economy. Okay, right. Today we're gonna talk about how those sectors link together, how they link together, how they interact together, how those sectors support each other. And I mentioned in the previous class, even the primary sector like farming. I give you an example when I said you might think that the farmer do not need the rest of sectors, but I explained that even the farmer might sell his products directly, but he's in need for other services. He needs fertilizers, and those fertilizers will be made in the secondary sector, industry, and also he needs to transport his product, his crops, so it will go through service and so on. Today we're going to have another example about how the 5 different sectors often link together. Okay, we are having an example. The example we're going to have over here, it's iron. Okay, we're talking about iron ore, about mining iron. We're going to say that iron ore mining is a primary sector. Halas, we will get the iron, okay, through mining. Right. So actually, this iron ore is made into steel. It will be steel. So this steel, where it will, how we're gonna make this steel? Okay. Okay. So this steel, we're gonna do it in a factory, and then this steel, what we're gonna use it for? We're gonna use it to produce a car. So the steel is made into a car. So when the iron ore is made into steel, and then when the steel is made into a car, this is a secondary industries or the manufacturing sector. Okay, this is clear, ya banat?
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the third sector. A sales team, the one who's selling the car to the customers. Okay, so this is considered as what? As a service sector, as a tertiary sector. Okay, they are using the computer to coordinate their sales. Okay, right. Not even like this. Even the ones who's staying in the car shop, who's selling the car. Okay, who's trying to interact with the customer, the coming customers. This is the tertiary one. This is the service one. يا بناتي بقولنا ال 5 sectors often link together. Example, on iron ore mining is a primary sector, and then when the iron ore is made into steel, and then the steel is made into a car, this is a secondary sector. Okay, and then a sales team sells the cars to customers. So this is the service sector, the third one. Okay, so what about if we are having problem with our computer, which should the sales team use? Okay, again, ya banat, the sales team might meet the customer when they come to the shop, or they might make kind of sale and things like that through using the computer. Okay, like they might do it like that. So what about if there is a technical problem happen to the computer or something wrong with it? They're gonna ask a technician to come and fix it. So this is what, as Asma, this is which level of industries? I want to get from you, ya banat. When there is a problem with the computer that the sales team use, and they're gonna ask somebody to come and fix it. This is which level of industry? Girls, answer me. Interact. يا حلوين.
It's quaternary.
Quaternary. Yes, this is quaternary industry. We said yesterday the quaternary industry is something dealing with information and technical things and technology. Okay, so we got that the quaternary one. It is dealing with information and technology. So whenever there is a problem happen to the computer, which is the cell team use to sell the cars, they're gonna ask somebody to come and fix it. We're gonna act with this is mean we are in the quaternary industry level. Okay, so after this, what about the people with powerful job who makes important decision related to the car industry? Like what? Let's say that the government ministers will put some rules for the car company. The government's minister might set some rules for the car company, the company that produce cars. Okay, like مثلا we want a car which is not polluting the air, environmentally and friendly to nature. This is a rule. So who's deciding about this? The one who can decide regarding this, they are the ones who's having high level of job in the country, like the minister. Okay, so over here we are talking about which sector? We are talking about quaternary sector. Okay, the quaternary one. يبقى again يا بنات let me repeat what I said. All sectors interact together and link it together, not only interacting. We had an example here about the iron. Iron, it is a natural resource. Okay, we're gonna get it through mining, and this is considered as a primary industry. And then this iron is made into steel, and the steel is made into a car. So this is a secondary industry or manufacturing level. And then the sales team will sell the car to the customer. They might choose computer to coordinate, okay, their sales. Okay, this is a tertiary industry. And then those sales team might face kind of problem with their computers. It doesn't work, maybe the computer might not work with the way it should be or have kind of technical problem. So they're gonna export a technician to fix the computer, okay, to do their work. So this is quaternary industry. And then people with powerful job will make kind of important decisions related to car industry. The example for this, the government's ministers set targets for car manufacturing to produce a more environmentally friendly car. Okay, so this job is considered as quaternary industries or quaternary sector. So all sectors interact and support and depends on each other. Is it clear, يا بنات? This is clear?
Yes.
Is there any question before moving to the coming one? Alhamdulillah. No. Before I start this slide, let me ask questions. Okay? We're gonna talk about making car. I want you to tell me the first level, the first sector of making cars. Yalla, who's ready to answer? Tell me about the first sector. Let me pick. Mariam Samir, yalla. Mariam Samir. Mariam Samir. Okay, no, Mariam need to be admitted. Sorry, I'm so sorry. She's not able to get my voice because, as I said, something wrong with the program. Okay, I have to admit all of you. Yalla, Mariam Samir. Mariam Samir, you just entered, so this will not be your question. I don't know. You want me to repeat what I covered, yeah, Mariam?
Yes, please.
Retail Mariam, you entered late anyway يا بنات. Why are you being late? طيب
مس أنا من يوم ما قالوا في حصة دخلت بس هو اداني سكرين اللي هو someone should let you enter.
اوكي ماشي يا بنات ماشي اوكي great. لا بس انتوا يسند المسج 144 يا حلوين in the group.
مس أنا عندي technical problems فلما دخلت طلع لي فبعت على طول.
مس أنا من يوم ما دخلت رسلت على جروب الفصل قلت لهم إنه يقولوا لك يعني في الشات.
Okay, you can send it to my anyway طيب can you see the PowerPoint in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. طيب بنات لو في اي حد موجود على الويتنج لو سمحتم يعني send directly to the group, to the WhatsApp group. Mention this in the WhatsApp group. Okay. طيب again and again. Okay, we are talking about they again يا مريم لحظة. طيب هعمل لكم quick revision about what we got today and then we're gonna complete the lesson. طيب قلنا how here we talked about how the 5 sectors of economy linking together. Okay, I said that the 5 different sectors of economy often link together in different how. Here we are having example about iron ore. Okay, we can say that the iron ore mining is a primary sector. So to get the iron from the nature, okay, this is a primary sector because we will get it through mining. Okay, so those iron ore is made into steel. Okay, those iron ore is made into steel, and those steel is made into cars. Okay, so here and those ones is made, those steels is made into cars. Okay, so this is considered as a secondary industry or a secondary sector, manufacturing one. Right. Then the sales team sells the car to customers, and they might use computers, okay, to do this. Okay, so this is what? This is a tertiary sector. Okay, this is a tertiary sector. Okay, Banat, clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, then the economic, hold on. So what about if those sales team face a problem with their computer? This computer need to be fixed. So they're gonna ask technician to fix it. So in this case, we are talking about quaternary sector or quaternary industry. So people with power, then we're gonna move to the fifth one. If there is a powerful job, okay, and the one who's in this powerful job, they are making kind of important decisions and rules relating to the car industry. Like what? Like we said that the ministries, the government minister might do what? Might set rules or targets for car manufacturing to produce environmentally friendly car. So this job in this case is a quaternary sector. Is it clear, ya banat?
Yes, miss.
The one who entered late, is it clear? You want me to clarify anything? All points are clear?
Yes, it's clear.
طيب. Independent industry. Okay. طيب. What independence means? What does independence mean? Somebody, is there any person can tell me what you think about independence meaning? Can you guess? Can you just share any idea about it?
Can you repeat the question?
I want you to tell me, what do you think independence means? Interdependence mean. Interdependence mean.
It's when you can stand on your own, that you don't
Not
need to rely on someone.
independent. Not independent. Interdependent. Not independent. It's interdependence. Okay? Interdependence simply two or more people or things, okay, dependent on each other. This is interdependent. Okay, Banat? So whenever there is two or more people or things depend on each other, this is called interdependence. Okay? Got it, Banat?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Okay, so how this will happen in economy? In economics, how is the interdependence happen? Okay, actually, in economies, interdependence is when individual businesses or countries rely on each other to provide some of the goods and services that they need. How they're going to rely on each other, we will know more about this in the coming part. But simply you can say that in economics, interdependence is when individual, business, and countries rely on each other to provide what we said, that the main job for economy is to provide goods and services that they need, that their society needs. Okay? So we all agree about this. Like, how are they going to depend on each other? Okay? How are they going to rely on each other? We will know more about this in the coming part. Okay, Banat? I just wanted to check if there is anyone in the waiting area. No, nobody is waiting. Okay, so, okay, حلوين?
Okay.
طيب.
Okay.
Okay.
So, actually, individuals rely on other people, okay, to receive the things they need, okay? So, individuals rely on other people to get the things they need. ماشي? In most modern economics, people work to earn money, to earn an income. Why? Why I need the money? I need the money to buy what I want, to buy my needs. Okay? So in the modern time, most people are working to earn an income, to have kind of income like monthly income and so on. Okay? So why I need this income? Because I need it to buy things that I need. Okay? But individuals relied on other people such as farmers to get the crops and vegetables, stuff like that. Clothes manufacturing to get clothing for sure. Builders, okay? So we depend on farming to produce food, to depend on clothing to produce clothing. They depend on builders to have houses. All of those people rely on consumer to buy their goods. So they are, as a consumer, depend on others. So this is, individuals might depend on what? In business here. Here are examples of kind of business. Okay, Banat, clear?
Yes.
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 What? Somebody have a question?
Yeah.
Is a question? There is a question, Banat?
No, there is no questions.
Okay, fine. So let's talk about business. How business might have kind of might be considered as interdependence. Okay, business specialize. This is single activity or a small range of activity. They rely on other businesses to provide supply and services. مثلا, I'm gonna make a business to make clothes مثلا, to have factory to produce clothes. So I'm gonna rely on other factories to get the machine from it, or might be to get the fabric from it, and so on. Okay, so even the business might depend on other business to provide supplies and services. Okay, maybe I need a kind of transportation company or delivery company to transport my products, and so on. So manufacturers need raw materials which come from other suppliers. So even in business, they depend on each other. Okay, they need the supplies and services from other business. Okay, so most businesses use services such as accounting, banking, advertising, transportation, and so on. So simply you can say that they rely on other service providers because they do not have the time. I couldn't do everything by myself. As a businessman, a businesswoman, okay, I'm having my own business. I'm gonna be specialized in something, but I couldn't do everything by myself. I should get kind of support from other businesses. Okay, so this point is clear.
Yes, Miss.
Like even the country,
Yes.
even countries are interdependent on each other. They depend on each other, are interdependent. Why? Because for sure you will not find a country who's having all resources. Yeah, you will not find a country who's having all the resources that it needs. So we might have something, and another country might not have it. So we might exchange this through export and import. Okay, so countries are interdependent because no country has all the resources it needs. Country act as supplier, okay, and maybe and it will be act also as customers for each other. One of them will provide something as a supply, and for sure it will be as a customer for other countries. So there is kind of depending on each other. So here we cover that. Individual depends on each others to get their needs. Businesses specialize also. They depend on other business to get their supplies and the services. And even the countries, they are interdependent because no country has all the resources it needs. Okay, so actually countries act as suppliers and also act as customers for each other. This is clear, Ebanet?
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Miss.
Right.
It's clear.
Alhamdulillah, I'm done with today's lesson. Okay, so inshallah, there will be a homework on Classera. It will be available maybe by 4 o'clock. I'm gonna inform you in the WhatsApp group whenever it's uploaded, and please try to answer it. And if you have any question, I'll be happy to receive it. Write it in the discussion room. I'll be happy to receive it. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Everything is clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Enjoy your time, inshallah, and be safe. بإذن الله. يلا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.